everyone, how's it going? I am back again with another pick a card reading. Today's reading is going to be a love reading. We are going to find out when your next relationship is going to be and who your next relationship is going to be with. So this is another double pick a card reading. Pick a number 1 to 5 in the front and then pick a number 1 to 10 in the back. So while you're observing those cards, I just want to say a couple things. This is going to be about when the relationship is kind of going to get serious or take off, or the number in the front can also represent when you meet this person. So it's really going to vary on your situation. Keep in mind this is a general reading, so see how the situation resonates with you. And in the back, it's just going to be more about that person, so you get the idea. So you could have met this person already, so the cards in the front can represent when you already met them or when the relationship is going to take off. So keep that in mind when listening to this reading. I hope that makes sense to you guys. I still have exclusive readings going on my Patreon and also on my Instagram. So if you didn't get a chance to check that out, go ahead and do so. I also do want to announce that I'm still doing personal readings. I'm finally accepting them back. So email me for the information about that. I know that was a lot of information, but hopefully this makes sense. Let's get started and find out when your next relationship is going to be and who your next relationship is going to be with. All right, awesome. Option number 1. So if you chose option number 1, let's see what's going on. So we got the springtime here. So you could be meeting this person in the springtime, or you could also be bringing things to the next level around the springtime. But these months are the months that came up in specific. So for option number 1, we got April, we got May, and we got March. So these are all the spring months, so that makes a lot of sense. I do see that maybe you can meet this person in the March, things kind of take off by, April or May. The situation is going to vary. But yeah, most of all, for option number 1, you're going to meet this person during the spring. And if maybe you have met this person already, then things are going to take off around springtime. But for most of you guys, I kind of have the feeling that you're going to be meeting this person around the spring. So I hope that makes sense. Or you have met them last spring. So yeah, that's option number 1. So if you chose option number 2 in the front, let's see what time of year you're going to have your next relationship. So we got January and December. And we also got the holidays. So some of you guys may be in a relationship already with somebody you met around December or January. You could meet them around the holidays of next year, or things could be serious with somebody around January and December of next year. But I do feel like the holiday time is going to be a really important time for you in a certain relationship. So if you're completely single and you haven't met anyone yet, you might be meeting someone this month, the month of January, or if you're watching this later on, you're probably going to meet somebody really significant around the holidays of next year, or things will get to the next level, around the holidays of next year, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's option number 2. All right, option number 3. So if you chose option number 3 in the front, let's see. So we got wintertime in February. So that's pretty simple. It probably makes sense because around Valentine's Day, people really take their relationship to the next level. So a lot of you guys will be in a serious relationship around February of this year. So if you're watching this right now in January when I make this video, keep in mind that this is next month. So you could be meeting this person. It could be moving fast. And you guys are getting into a relationship. Or maybe you know this person already. And around February, they're going to start to make moves. Around Valentine's Day, I can really see this. But wintertime is also being here. So for those who chose option number 3, maybe you met this person already, but around February is when things are going to start picking up. I'm also hearing there could be a February baby, but that has nothing to do with anything, but that's what I'm hearing. This is just for the front half, though. That's going to be a small percentage. Watch the second half to see if that resonates more as well. But yeah, we got winter time, so it obviously is the winter. So yeah, I feel like some of you guys already met this person already, or if you haven't met anybody and nothing happens in February and you're watching this later on, then obviously by next winter, February time, you'll be in a full-blown relationship. Awesome. All right, option number 4. Let's see when your next relationship is going to be. So here's what I see. We got the fall time, we got autumn here. So you might have met this person already in the fall time. We got September, October, and November. So for these months, those who picked this option, if you're completely single and you didn't meet anybody during the fall, then you're going to be meeting someone around fall time next year. Either one of these 3 months, October, November, September. So definitely write it down. But some of you guys met this person around this time of year and they're still significant in your life, and you might be getting into a relationship with somebody that you have met around the fall time, if that makes sense. So you can either be meeting this person around this time next year, or you have met this person around September, November, or October of last year, and that's significant. But even if you might have met them, around this time of year, this is when things are kind of going to get serious. That's the point of the reading. So I feel like a lot of you guys probably met this person around this time of year, and if you're watching it now, they're still significant. But I kind of feel like if you don't know who this person is and you really have nobody in mind that you met during the last fall, then I do feel like this is probably coming up around next year is when things are going to start to get heated. I also do feel like you could meet someone around September, and then around October, November, things kind of heat up. And that's what I see for option number 4. But obviously it's going to vary. This is a general reading. Okay, option number 5. Let's see when your next relationship is going to be. Now we got summertime, so we do have June, July, and August. So those who picked option number 5, you are going to meet someone around the summertime, or things are going to get heated around the summertime. So the months of June, July, and August are definitely going to be significant, and most of you guys are going to be in a relationship by this summer. So that's all I really got to say. You could have met this person around this time last year, or you could be meeting them around this time this year, but I kind of do feel like since the summer is almost a year ago, you're probably going to be meeting someone around June, July, or August, or some of you guys may know this person and they're going to start picking up around this time of year. But the point of the reading is that when your next relationship is going to be. So, of course, a lot of messages are coming through, but just keep in mind this summer is going to be good for you and your romance, and possibly you're going to be in a really serious relationship by the summertime. So that's awesome, option number 5. Or maybe if you don't know anyone yet, you're going to meet this person around that time of year. It makes sense if you meet them around June. By August time, things might start to be heating up, depending on how fast you move or how slow the person moves. So yeah, that's all I have for the front half. We're going to move on to the second half and find out more about this person that you are having a relationship with moving forward. All right, option number 1. So we got the 7th house here. So I do feel like those who chose option number 1, it is going to feel like a nice partnership between you and this person. I'm also getting this person's going to be really physically attractive, and they're also going to be really playful and fun. They're going to have like a childlike sense of wonder, and I feel like they're also going to be kind of non-committal in ways, but very spiritual. I feel like they're going to come at a time where you're doing a lot of positive affirmations and you're trying to call something into your life. They may have some control issues, so they may kind of act kind of funny. They might be overly controlling or overly passive. That's kind of something I see for their personality. Another thing I do see for option number 1 is that they could be somebody that like has inner control issues, but they're not showing it. So they may not act on them, but they may be feeling like out of control in their own life. Patience is going to be key with this relationship for those who chose option number 1. Some of you guys might get a little idealistic with the relationship, or this person might really be idealistic with you and expect a lot from you and the relationship. So we do have 7 of Swords and 7 of Fire. I do think it's funny because this person that you'll be in a relationship with, they are going to be like really carefree on the outside, but in the inside, they are going to be very defensive and also a little secretive. But what they're hiding is actually their feelings for you. So remember how I said they're a little non-committal? The person you're going to be in a relationship with is going to be non-committal. So I don't know if things are going to get kind of like, you know what? I do feel like you might get that commitment from them eventually, because I kind of drew in the handcuff here, the chain. You know, I kind of saw it as a handcuff. It's not supposed to be a handcuff, but that's what came to my mind with the chain, because I feel like they're also going to try to like have their way with you, but still like not, I don't know, patience is going to be key. I do feel like it's going to vary on your situation. I'm going to pull more cards to clarify. Oh yeah, so we got somebody who's in denial of their feelings towards you. They're going to be very defensive and hide their feelings, but when you're together, it's going to feel really balanced, really cooperative. I feel like they are going to be like eventually growing on you, and you know, I feel like you might be a little idealistic about them, they might be a lot idealistic about you. We got the King here, so some of the signs are definitely coming up are Leo and air signs. So we have, you know, the Lion here, so that's what I always think of when I see this card. This person is a leader. They really do put their career first. I feel like they are really powerful and passionate, and they kind of always, like when I see this card, I see somebody who likes to really watch from afar until they kind of know what they want to do. So I see the situation as you guys kind of having fun, having a good time, really getting along well, having strong feelings for each other, but this person is trying to fight those feelings for whatever reason they have going on in their life. Now, this is a general read. I'm not trying to get too deep with it. You know how I always do, but this is definitely someone that came along for spiritual reasons, though, spiritual growth. Let me see. They could be an Aquarius, they could be a Libra, they could be a Gemini, they could also be a Sagittarius or Aries, but I'm really getting strong Leo coming from them. They're definitely going to be watching you from afar for a while. Let me see if you guys can get that total commitment that you want. We got 5 of Cups here. So, they're definitely going through some kind of mourning process when you meet them. And then you coming into their life is going to bring them a lot of excitement. And yeah, I feel like for a lot of you guys, you might get that stability with this relationship eventually. So pay attention to the cards like around that. If you know who I'm talking about, but the cards kind of told you a different time of year, keep in mind that could be when the relationship picks up. This is a general reading. But I'm going to pull one more card. Oh yeah, because at first they won't see the opportunity with you or they'll be in denial about it. But there is going to be a lot of feelings going on in this situation, and eventually that cup that they're ignoring is going to keep overflowing till they realize like, wow, I really have feelings for this person, and that's what I see. That's the type of person I do see. Option number 1, dating. Okay, your next relationship, I should say. Moving on to option number 2. Let's find out who you're going to be in a relationship with next. So we have somebody who has a lot of anxiety. This is just something that came up. They could have Aries in their chart or be in Aries. And there's somebody who's going through a lot of transformations in their life. So you'll probably hear them say like, man, I really got to make a lot of changes, or my life has changed a lot in the last couple years. These are just things that are coming through. This is somebody that may be a little bit like slow to commit, but I do feel you guys known each other in a past life, and they do have a lot of coming and going energy. So I do feel like you may have, you might be talking to this person, you might know them already, and it might pop up around the time of year that I mentioned in the first row. So this is why the reading kind of flows together. Okay, so they have some dark energy to them. And it's okay, so okay, all right, so this is definitely a one-sided relationship. One party is definitely going to be feeling more the feelings than the other. Maybe you're the one that kind of jumped out of this and you're trying to move forward, but this person's really going to try to pursue a relationship with you, but I kind of do feel like it's going to be one-sided. So we got Aries here, but since I see Knight of Fire, I'm also getting Leo and Sagittarius. I'm also getting my air signs and water signs as well. They may have air in their chart or water rising, Cancer, Scorpio, also hearing Gemini. These are the signs that are coming in. So yeah, I do think this person is childish or you have children with them, but this is definitely an experience for growth. So if this is going to be a relationship, I will say this might be someone from your past returning. They're trying to get closer to you, and maybe you guys start talking again, and maybe you'll consider yourself in a relationship with them, but they won't consider themselves in a relationship with you, or maybe you're considering yourself, or they're considering themselves in a relationship with you, but you're still feeling like it's one-sided, but one side is definitely going to be devoted than the other. So if you're the one that is not getting the devotion you want, I do see that, you might need to move along from this connection, but for the ones that kind of feel like for the people who watch this and it's a current energy and you have an ex lingering around, this makes a lot of sense. So it could go either way. So let's talk about this person's personality. We got the Knight of Fire. So they're really passionate. They really do like to go for things. We got the 3 of Cups here. They like to have fun. They like to be around friends. They might really like to drink or go out. And they might be kind of sharp with their tongue, or they might really just like have a moment of like clarity or inspiration when they're around you. But I feel like they are someone with a lot of anxiety and going through a lot. But they do have some dark energy here. So let's see if we can get some more clarification on what's going on in this situation with you and this person. A lot of you guys, this is a returning ex. And for some reason, maybe they are trying to win you back and over. And even though you don't consider this a relationship, they might. But once again, if this is a new energy, then I feel like this is a non-committal person that comes in and out of your life a lot, and you might be devoted to them, and that's why it's coming up as a significant relationship for you. So let's see. Oh yeah, we got the energy again, 6 of Cups, someone coming back from your past. So if you picked like 1 to 5 in the front and it points to a certain time of year that hasn't happened yet, that will tell you the time of year this person's going to try to come towards you again. Queen of Cups, yes, they are very in love with you. And they're trying to heal, so this is probably something karmic. And let's see if there's going to be a resolution. They're going to try to work on their issues with you. And we got the 3 of Cups again. Why are we getting 3 of Cups again? What is going on? All right. Yeah, I just feel like one party in this situation doesn't want to commit. It's going to be you or them, but you're still going to be acting like you're in a relationship. So that's going to be a little obnoxious if you're on that end. Now, if you're the independent person and you just don't want to commit to them, make sure you let them know, hey, I don't want to commit to you. But I do feel like one party is really trying to kind of not be committed as the other. So even though they might come back into your life and try to be in your life, they may not give you the commitment you want. This is probably a karmic situation, and a lot of you guys know who this person is already. You're like, oh yeah, this is what they do. So let's see the outcome. Oh yeah, you see the Six of Pentacles? One person's just going to be giving a lot more time and energy into the other. So this is what I see for you guys dating. Now, keep in mind you could be either or party. And it makes sense, guys, because I just want to talk about this. Like, you know, you might be dating someone who really is, like, picture from another point of view. Like, you've all had somebody that, you know, you kind of was dating and seeing, but you feel okay about them, but they were really like, this is the one. So I feel like, you know, flip the point of view. You could be this person in the scenario, they could be that person. So I'm not saying that, like, you're going to have a situation where someone you love is not going to want to commit to you. I kind of feel like it's like 60% you guys are going to be the ones who are like not trying to be independent from this relationship because you do sense the dark energy from this person and you're like, I don't really want to commit to this right now. But if you are the one who's not getting what you want in the situation, I really want to say that I don't see the situation being balanced. This person is very childish, and that's the two different scenarios coming in about who you're going to be dating. Coming up next, and a lot of you guys are involved with this person still, and if you're involved with this person expecting commitment, I don't see it right now. And if they're involved with you and they want a relationship with you, just be careful and be honest with this person, communicate with this person, hey, I'm not ready to settle down. So that's what I see for option number 2. That was a lot, but we're going to move on. All right, option number 3. Let's see who your next relationship is going to be with. Now, we got someone who's a leader. We got Jupiter here. This could be a teacher of some kind, someone who is in the business world of some kind, someone who has a lot of stability, someone who definitely works full-time and then some, a generous person. They could be a Cancer or have Cancer in their chart. And yeah, this is what I see. They are somebody who kind of could be indecisive at times, but they actually do really think highly of you. And we got someone who also has abandonment issues. I'm also hearing they could be a little clingy. So, yeah, they definitely are working towards kind of building a stability in their life. We got let your friends help you. There's somebody who really likes to be around their friends and get advice from their friends. Okay, so let's talk about this. So you're going to like this person because you're going to feel like you guys are really close and you have really good heart-to-heart conversations, and you're going to love like how playful your relationship is, how much fun you have, and you're going to give them a chance because they really have a good heart and you see that. But a part of you is going to feel like, maybe I should raise my standards. Maybe this is not exactly what I want, because maybe they're a little more needy than what you want. They could also be someone in your friend zone who you're hanging out with a lot. But I do feel they're eventually going to confess their feelings towards you. Let's see what else I could pick up this person. I can't talk. I am like tripping over my words right now, guys. Okay, so I do see that they could be an earth sign as well, a Taurus, a Capricorn, or a Virgo. But let's see what else is happening in this connection. The organizer. So there's somebody, they may actually work like a regular 9 to 5. Like I kind of do see that. They kind of are someone who's a little like, you know, putting everything in the right spot. They might be really organized, like when it comes to cleaning a lot. They just might try to like, I feel like they could be a little controlling too, because they're trying to like organize your life for you. I do see this as someone that you might give a chance to, but I don't know if it's going to go the full, like, you know, I don't know if you guys are going to go all the way, like get married and all that stuff, just because you're going to give them a chance, but there's going to be things about them that you don't like, that you're going to feel like, hey, like I kind of want to raise my standards here. And I think it's because they might be a little clingy or needy, and you kind of feel like I could do better than that. I need someone who's a little more independent. So that's why I feel like it might be someone in your friend zone that's going to confess feelings to you, and you might kind of give them a chance. Also, other water signs are coming in as well. We got Cancer for sure, but, you know, this could be rising, sun, or moon. Always keep that in mind, guys. But we also have Scorpio, and we also have Pisces, too. And we have Saturn here. They might be a really serious person, or, you know, you might be just casually dating this person. They might take the situation very seriously, but you are going to give them a chance and have fun with them. They are really patient, they're practical, they're really honest, they're committed, they're orderly, they are reliable, they're considerate, they're consistent, they're disciplined, systematic, carefree. Oh, no, they're not carefree at all. They're careful. You might be too carefree for them, though. Yeah, this is what I do see. You're going to date this person, probably. You're going to give them a chance. They're going to be really good to you, but there's just you're going to be like, yeah, I don't think this is it. This is not the one. But you're going to like that they're very career-driven, but there's going to be a neediness to them that you're just not going to enjoy, option number 3. So let's see what else is going to happen in this situation. King of Swords. I feel like you guys are going to be the King of Swords in this situation. Like, you're going to be like, you might be an air sign, you might be an Aquarius, you might be a Gemini, or you might be a Libra. Also, the king is here, not the queen. So keep in mind that you may feel that you and this person, like, you're the more masculine energy, and that's kind of a problem if you're a female. Like, you don't want to feel like the man in the relationship, so now keep in mind, you know, all different types of dynamics, relationships, and not being judgmental, but I just feel like you're not going to like that you have to wear the pants in this relationship because they are a little indecisive or just a little bit like they don't have that backbone, so I feel like you are going to want to keep your options open. So that's what I see for option number 3. Yeah, I also do see that you're just not really going to want to, like, give them too much of your time and energy. I also feel like the Knight of Wands, like, you might kind of, I don't know, just, like, kind of be flaky with them. So eventually it's going to kind of kill the relationship. I don't know why. This is the storyline that came up with. So maybe you guys already are going through this situation and it's going to end soon, or I feel like this is the next person you're going to date, and I feel like they are significant because, you know, if you're this air sign person, we all need someone who's going to, like, make us talk about our feelings and stuff. So I'm an Aquarius, so I understand this. So I feel like this is something that kind of comes in to teach you, like, okay, this is good, but this is not it. And that's what I see coming in for option number 3, the next person that you're going to be in a relationship with and what's going to happen in that situation. All right, let's move on. Let's go to option number 4, and let's see who your next relationship is going to be with. We got the 10th house here, so this person definitely lives their life with a sense of purpose, destiny. We got Venus here as well. You're going to be highly physically attracted to this person, and you're also going to like that they're a little loner-ish and they're a little introverted. They are very spiritual, and they like to keep to themselves, and you're going to find this super attractive, and they're definitely someone who likes to go deep. I feel like they're somebody who really likes long talks. I'm also talks. Ugh. Guys, do you hear me right now? I'm like tripping over my words again. All right. They like long talks. I'm still going though. I got my hustle on, all right? But yeah, they really do like long talks, and I do feel like with the 8th house here, I'm hearing Scorpio. That was sorry, option number 4. I had to do a little editing because I was just like tripping over my words too much. But anyway, moving on. So yeah, you're really gonna like this person has the ability to do deep and spiritual talks. So we got the 5 of air, and we have someone who plays a little bit of mind games. They don't really like to reveal too much of their cards, but we got the King of Water here. So deep down, they are a really respected, cultured, compassionate person who can be quite contemplative, and like they're really emotionally mature, so they don't like to invest too much in a situation that doesn't have a good outcome for them. I also do see we have separation and honeymoon. So you guys might go through a honeymoon phase, but then I feel like, you know, it's going to feel like unrequited love and codependency. So you guys might have some bumps in the road, but I also got wedding here and ideal romance. So interesting. Let's talk about this. So I do feel like you and this person are, oh, we got the 6 of Wands here. So they're definitely going to look up to you. They're really going to think that you're all that. You might have a job where you're in the spotlight. You might also be the person with a good career, or you might be looking up to them. You might be younger and less mature than them, or they might be younger and less mature than you, or just less mature but older. It doesn't really matter. This is more in the maturity level. Like, even though, like, you might be way younger than them, or way older than them, or way more mature, or whatever the case may be, eventually I feel like this could be an ideal romance, but it's going to take a little bit of growing. That's what I see going on here. We got the Empress. So while this person think you're beautiful, amazing, and gorgeous, especially upon meeting you, they're going to love your really nurturing qualities. And I feel like despite all these kind of red flags, you're going to kind of give them a chance. And I feel like they're going to take a leap of faith towards you. So let's see what else is going on. They are really hardworking. Okay, so this is the scenario that I see, guys. This is somebody who you're really going to like. They're really attractive. You're really attracted to them. But they're kind of introverted, but you're not going to like that they have a kind of side to them that you're not going to like. They play a lot of games. You're going to feel like it's unrequited love. And you're also going to feel like, you know, they're not going to give you as much as what you want early on. So it's going to kind of challenge you in your codependencies. So if you're that type of person that likes to kind of move really quickly or get really attached or hang out every day, they're definitely not going to be like that. You're going to feel very separated from them. You could live from a different area than them or live at a distance from them. But I do feel like there's potential for wedding here because they really think you're the Empress. But you see how the Emperor isn't here? I always call the Emperor the energy equivalent to the Empress. So when I see the King of Pentacles here, it makes me really do feel like this person, like they don't feel like they're on your level. Like they're looking up to you. And I also do see that they're trying to work hard to make themselves better. So this is a masculine energy. They want to really build themselves up so that they could be all that they're meant to be and then come towards you. So that's why at first you might meet them and it's really not going to work out too much. It's going to feel unrequited, but they are going to try to move towards you eventually. So if you know this person already, but you picked a card that represents a time of year that has not happened yet, keep in mind that they might make a move towards you around that time of year. The signs that I'm seeing are air signs, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. I'm also seeing that what's coming up is all water signs as well, Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces. Also earth signs as well. I see Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. So also we got fire too in here. We got all the signs. That's why these cards down here didn't really represent any signs, but I know you guys like to hear the signs. So that's what I see for option number 4. This relationship does have potential, but this person, I feel like they're going to keep trying to get themselves together before they can move towards you. And then eventually, some of you guys may end up marrying this person. So let's give one more card just to kind of clarify. The Chariot. They're extremely goal-oriented. So it's like, even if they're not always in your life, I feel like they're just focused on their goals. They're not focused on other people, which is good. And what else do I see? Yeah, you're really just not going to see it coming when they do come towards you. You're going to be like, oh, there you are, And we got the Queen of Wands here. So I kind of feel like you're going to be kind of having fun, doing your thing, being non-committal until this person can give you what you want. And yeah, and also I feel like they have to kind of beat down your defenses because you might be a fire sign or have fire in your chart, but you're very fiery, and I feel like they're going to try to win you over. You're going to kind of push them away, and they're going to keep trying to win you over. That's what I kind of see for option number 4. The next type of relationship you're going to be in. Let's see. Yeah, we got the star here. So it's like, don't give up hope if this is the situation that you're in right now with somebody. But this is going to be somebody who's really respectful. If they kind of are distant from you, it's not because they're with other women or they're being a player like the other option that I saw, or just being immature. It's really because they're trying to be more mature. They're not trying to overcommit to you if they can't give you what you want. But this is a really studious, hardworking person. They could also be in school or a student right now, and they're trying to get their lives together. And that's what I see for option number 4. The type of person that you're going to be in a relationship with next. But yeah, eventually it could be an ideal romance. Not an idealistic romance, but ideal. So it could actually grow into something. And last, I saw the marriage card there. Remember, there's only one in my romance angel deck. So not bad, guys. Option number 4. All right. Option number 5. Let's see the next person you're going to be in a relationship with. We got Uranus here. Got a very unique soul. They're very unusual. They like to do things their own way. They have Scorpio here. They could be also a little secretive or a little mysterious, or, just doing their own thing without really revealing too much. You might meet them through friends. They actually like networking. They like to have a lot of people around them. And I feel like there is Virgo here as well. So they could be a Virgo or Scorpio, but we're going to highlight all the earth signs and all the water signs as well. So we got keep an open mind. So they're definitely different than your usual type. When you meet them, you're going to think, oh, this person is really, really unique and I don't really know what to do with this. And we have engagement here. So I do feel that you guys will kind of make it to the next level. All right. We got moved on, and we also got I need communication. So, let's talk about this. Let's see what cards are coming in, because we got engagement. Okay. So what I see for this situation is that, I feel like either you or them is going to need more communication, or you guys will choose to move on. That's what I see. So if you're involved with somebody or know somebody with these signs already, it's like you're going to need to have more communication with them so that you guys could make it to the next level. That's kind of what I'm seeing now. So, yeah, I do see that this person's going to go through some realizations that you two really do have great chemistry. But I don't feel like they're going to act on it easily. And they're kind of a hermit, and they want to be traditional, but they end up being kind of a hermit. You get what I'm saying? Because when someone tries to ask you on a date and then ask you on a date next week, but don't really communicate too much. It's I feel like they're trying so hard to be traditional that it's kind of throwing you off because you think that they moved on, but it really it's just that, you're going to move on because they're moving so slow. So that's what I kind of do see. Got Queen of Earth here. So they could be an Earth sign, as well. But I do see that this could be you. You could be the Earth sign, and you're just you're going to need to do more because I'm not going to do all the work here. So yeah, you're going to feel like this person has moved on from you. But in reality, it's they're just trying to be traditional, but they're going way too slow. So you're going to be hey, listen, I need more communication, or I need to kind of get out of this. That's what I see for option number 5. They could also have Leo in their chart because I see strength here. But yeah, I feel like this relationship could overcome some hurdles and then you guys could be together. I do see the Nine of Swords here, but you're going to have a lot of anxiety. Oh my gosh, I'm getting interrupted so many times in this reading. Anyway, you're going to be, you know, having a lot of anxiety about the lack of communication. I actually feel like you're going to catch feelings for this person, or they're going to catch feelings for you really easily, but they're not going to express it very easily. So I see the Tower here. So there's going to be some shocking changes in this relationship. And yeah, there you might actually see there's a good opportunity here. But I do feel like it's starting off a little unusual, a little quirky. And that's just that person's personality. Let's see a little bit more about them. You know, they might be in an administrative job of some kind, but they're really kind of practical, grounded. They're wise, they're dedicated, you know, they're very organized and structured. And I feel like they're just trying to do things the traditional way. So they're definitely not the type to try to sleep with you when they first hang out with you. That's why we got the Strength here, because I also feel like they're trying to hold back like their urges. And you're going to think like, what, are you not attracted to me? You get what I'm saying? Like, they're not even going to try to touch you. You're going to be like, are you good? Like, are you like, do you like me or not? Like, that's what I kind of do see for the person that you're in a relationship with. But let's see if it ever goes anywhere. They're just like plotting and planning too much and observing too much. Like, they need to make a move. Oh my God. They have a lot of burdens as well. I can see why they're kind of doing what they need to. So we got Justice here. So it's like, if it's meant to be, it will be, for those who chose option number 5. Obviously, if you know this person already, expect the time of year that you picked from 1 to 5 to really represent when you're going to get answers about this relationship. Now, if you haven't met this person, expect 1 to 5 to kind of represent when you're meeting them, so at least you have an idea of who I'm talking about and what's going on. So I also do see, yeah, we got some potential here for some stability. So I feel like the type of person, if you like, maybe when you date them, they're going to be very distant, but if you like move in with them, then you're going to get to know them better that way. Now, obviously, I don't suggest moving into with somebody, but I meant like if your relationship gets to the next level, it will get better as you get to know each other. They're not going to get more distant. I always tell people, like, I worry in relationships when someone gets more distant when you're supposed to be getting to know them better. But if they start off distant, it's okay if they move slow to get to know you. You know, that's kind of more normal, but sometimes we don't give those people a chance because we're used to those boom, boom, bang relationships, and then all of a sudden there's a disconnect, and you're like, what happened, you know? So, yeah, I feel like this is a slow, they want to make sure, like, they're headed towards the right direction, and that's what I see for your next relationship, option number 5. But I do see, you know, keep an open mind, too, because you could actually get to the next level with this person, but, you know, you might be thinking they moved on, when they really haven't. But yeah, they're a good person. I do feel like you might meet them through friends or try to hang out with you around your friends. And that's what I see for option number 5. All right, option number 6. Let's see the next person that you're going to be in a relationship with. So we got someone with Capricorn in their chart. We have somebody who's like, they're pretty serious. Like, they definitely have a, they've been through, like, they had a rough life, I feel like, but not in like a feel sorry from them way and like in a, we have to do type of way, you know, like, you know what I mean? They definitely are a hustler at the Sun here. So they have a positive vibe. They have a positive energy to them. And I see Mars here. So they definitely are somebody that likes to take action, has a lot of drive, has no problem with confrontation. And we got the first house here. They have no problem putting themselves first. So trust this is a new love. So a lot of you guys, if you got a time of year that already has happened or it's going to happen soon, congratulations, because you're going to meet a new love. So you might have just met this person or you're going to meet them very soon. Now, I do feel like if you just met this person, then this is probably them. But if this is someone from months and months and months ago, this is probably not the person if you're thinking of. You get what I'm saying? Because this is new. So keep in mind, this is a new love. And with all these great qualities they have, I'm sure this relationship is going to be good, but let's see. Okay, now I got the three of swords, so I spoke too soon. All right, so let's talk about this. Yeah, no, I actually like this. Okay, we got deception and 3 of swords. You're gonna meet this person, but they're really gonna hide the fact that they have a broken heart, like that, you know, that life has really kicked them in the butt, you know, and this is what they're hiding from you. So that's why they're really gonna always be contemplating their next move. I feel like you guys are really gonna fall in love, but they're going to move really slow and steady because the love they have for you is going to be kind of addictive and they don't want to act on that. It's not really their style. They're not very codependent. They kind of learned from that behavior in the past, but I do feel like they're going to hide the fact that they really have strong feelings for you. Almost with the 3 of swords, it's like, you know, when you fall in love with somebody so quickly, you're like, oh no, you know, that's what I kind of feel like it's going to happen. They're going to have a lot of anxiety over this, but they're definitely going to be flirting with you and not showing all this stuff happening. So they're going to cover up like how they're feeling with like a very lighthearted energy. But they're definitely very sensual, and I feel like they're definitely going to be very romantic. When I drew that rose in there, I really feel like, you know, they might even buy you things or buy you roses, but that's what I see. And yeah, we got a very traditional person as well. Kind of a mentor to you, I kind of feel like they may be, but let's see. I do feel this person is going to be really excited to see you. They're going to be really sexually attracted to you. And they're definitely going to be contacting you. I see messages going back and forth. And I do see you just like being like, all right, well, where is this going, you know? And yeah, they're definitely more slower to commit though. Wow, this is like the main message for a lot of people today. But yeah, they may have some earth in their chart as well. But yeah, we got the Capricorn there. So of course we're going to say Virgo or Taurus coming in. I do see some fire in there as well. So they could be a Leo, a Sagittarius, or an Aries. But that doesn't really matter too much. It's more of like the type of relationship. Let's see how it's going to go. Oh, they're so romantic. Wow. Wow, you're going to be really happy, guys. This is really good. So you might get the commitment you want. Whatever you want out of this union, you're definitely going to get. So this is kind of exciting if you haven't met this person before. And also, they're really going to come into your life to help you grow. So this is a type of relationship that definitely has some potential. Let's see what else I see. All right, so yeah, I do feel like they might have a lot of options, but they're definitely going to choose you. So this is really sweet for option number 6. That's all I really got to say about that. They're very emotional, they're very caring, they're very nurturing, but they're hiding all that. And they're definitely going to be very disciplined, organized. Let's see more about their personality. They actually might be artistic in ways. They may actually have an artistic hobby. I feel like, you know, they're really passionate, emotional, and sensitive, but they're going to hide that, especially if they're a Capricorn or an earth sign. They might have a lot of water in their chart or whatever. I also see air in there as well, but it doesn't really matter what their sign is. But Leo is coming in as well because the sun is here, but that's what I see for option number 6, the type of person you're going to be in a relationship with next. All right, option number 7. Let's see who you're going to be in a relationship with next. All right, so we got someone with Leo in their chart. We have somebody, maybe you're not really going to understand what's going on in the situation too clearly, but they could also be a Gemini as well. And I do feel like, you know, this is definitely something that could be successful, but let's see what's going on. Okay, here we go. Here we go. I'm like, great. So the person that you might be in a relationship with next, or at least talking to or trying to get serious, or might be trying to get serious with you, is a Leo energy or Gemini energy. But we got the lingering X card, we got genuine apology and regret, and we got unresolved business. To be honest, the way I said regret was funny. So yeah, this is somebody coming in that has definitely unresolved business, and of course you're paying attention to the red flags. If this is your ex, it makes a lot of sense. But yeah, I feel like some of you guys, I heard a rendezvous with your ex. So, hey, you might have a little rendezvous with your ex, you know, to get that familiar feelings, sensations, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I feel like you're kind of, you know why it's safe to love? I feel like you know what you're going to get out of this situation. So I do feel like there is going to be passion there. And one of the parties is definitely going to try to work on the situation. But I do feel like at the end of the day, you kind of know the red flags and you see the red flags. But let's see more about who you're going to be with next. Oh my gosh, we got a broken heart here. So this could be somebody that you abandon or they abandon you. I don't know, there's a lot of chaotic energy, but definitely you're going to be involved with someone you had a fling with in the past, and they're going to be genuinely apologizing, genuinely sorry, you know, for whatever they did. And I feel like you might give them a shot, you know, but let's see. A lot of transformations has to occur, but I do see the lovers are here. So I also heard a choice in love. So you may have a choice between your ex or someone else, or they might be with someone else but want to come towards you and want to choose you. But I feel like nonetheless you're going to be very defensive towards them because you know what it is. You know this is karmic. Like, you've been through my readings, you've heard it all before. Karmic, you know, okay, like, I'm not going to marry this person, that's a disaster. But you know, you just enjoy that passion that you have with that person. And I do feel like, you know, they have a lot more clarity about what they want, which is you. But I feel like you're like, nope. Also, you may be an air sign, they may be a fire sign. So I see Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. And I see for you, and I see for them maybe Sagittarius, Leo, because I got Leo again. And also Aries. But yeah, they could also have these combinations in them as well. But I don't know. I feel like you're like, no, bye. Like, you come, I feel like you might... I don't know, I feel like you might sleep with them or like whatever because it's like good or whatever, but I just feel like at the end of the day you're just like, thank you, next, you know, like that was good, you know, but that's what I'm getting with the Two of Cups here. I mean, undeniable connection. I mean, it's not that you don't love this person, but I just feel like you know that there's something better coming in for you. Oh yeah, they're gonna be really upset by this, but hey, whatever. But, you know, if your ex is coming around and they're the non-committal one, always keep that in mind. I don't want you guys to end up as a Ten of Swords person here. You know what I mean? But let's see. You know, I feel like you're just trying to heal and keep to yourself, you know, during this phase. So that's what I see. Let's see if there's any hope for this. I just feel like you're just going to get annoyed with them again, you know, like maybe you'll give them a shot, but they're going to keep doing the same crap that annoys you, you know, because it's like you love them, but they're not the one. But yeah, there's some unresolved karma with somebody coming from the past. I'm sorry, all that stuff. And you're probably going to see them, but it's just going to be like, you know, that ex situation. Like, so I saw my ex and all your friends are going to be like, ah. Yeah, so that's what I see for our option number 7. All right, option number 8. Let's see what type of person that you're going to be in a relationship with next. So we got the moon here. We got someone who is really nurturing, very kind of mysterious as well. Aquarius and Pisces, so they could be Aquarius, cusp Pisces as well, like myself, February 17th. Shout out. But yeah, also we got Libra here, so they could be a Libra as well. So I see Aquarius, cusp Pisces, I don't know, or I just see like, you know, a mix of like air and water a lot. So they could have also a water Cancer rising, a moon Cancer, a moon Scorpio, moon whatever, rising or moon like water sign, but they could be an air sign, or they could have a sun sign of Scorpio, but like a moon sign of, you know, an air sign. You get what I'm saying? Like sun sign of water, but a moon or rising of air. So that's what I'm seeing. This person's definitely going through a process of releasing their ex, so that you just have to let the situation flow with them, and that's what I see. But I also see that you're going to really enjoy getting to know this person, and there is going to be a lot of forgiving and learning. You might walk away from this relationship a few times and come back to it, but I do feel like there is something being hidden here, which I actually do feel like with the Two of Cups, like, I feel like it's going to be that there really is a good connection here. And I feel like, you know, this person is really dependable and patient, and they're kind of still trying to study the situation to see what they can get out of it. But you guys are definitely going to retreat from the situation for a bit. So many interruptions during this video. Oh my gosh. Anyway, gotta edit this in here. Let's talk about this. So you guys are going to be really happy together, despite you or them trying to release your ex. Now, it could be you that is having a hard time releasing your ex's memory, or maybe even them in a personal way. But I also feel like this is probably them as well, and why you have to be patient. But you're really going to enjoy getting to know them. Now, I do feel like they are really going to hide the fact that they are walking away from something hurtful in their life, but they're also going to be hiding the fact that they really have feelings for you, and they're trying to be patient with themselves in the situation. So we got the Emperor here. One thing for sure is this person's not going to leave your life. We got walking away, but I know it's not them. When I see the Emperor, it's like this person wants to stay in your life regardless. This is the type of person, even if things go to crap, like they try to stay in your life, you know, and I feel like this is why they have a hard time kind of releasing their ex, because it's like once they make a friendship or relationship, they try to do so for life, like once they get really attached. So they kind of had to go through that karma or situation of releasing somebody that no longer served them, or you're going through that situation as well. So I also feel like, oh yeah, we got the Devil here in the Moon. So yeah, it's just like they're not going to show you that they're hiding this addiction or this problem that they have, you know? And also we got the Moon again, so I really do feel like, you know, there is going to be a really highly sensitive, nurturing side to them. And they're really trying to become this emotionally mature person, but it's kind of like they just are facing their demons right now. And that's what I kind of see, to become the person that they're meant to be. But yeah, nonetheless, they are going to make moves towards you. It's like, even though they're this really emotional, caring King of Cups, it's like they're going to make small strides towards you. So how's your relationship going to go? Let's see. So I feel like they're definitely going to be stalking you and watching you on social media a lot. All of a sudden, things are going to pick up. And then, you know, they might be a little indecisive. But I feel like they are going to want that relationship with you. But maybe you're going to be indecisive about them. It could be vice versa. We'll see what goes on here. But I'm going to get one more card to kind of clarify. We got the Ten of Cups here. So, yeah, this person you are going to be really happy with nonetheless. Let's see more about their personality. They're the teacher. So, they're somebody who really likes to teach and help others. They're really knowledgeable. They're really intelligent. They're really growth-oriented. trustworthy, they communicate really well, they're really self-aware. That's why they're taking their time. They kind of are self-aware that they know they have a problem. They know they shouldn't jump into anything else. And that's what I see. Also, since they are that teacher healer person, they probably had someone really karmic they had to release who was more selfish or more, on the manipulative side. So I feel like, they're just trying to learn from that situation. But like I said, I don't feel like they're cheating or in a relationship with them. I feel like this is a done deal. But still this person may pop up from time to time, and just like the memory of them kind of bothers them still because they're still healing. It might be a fresh breakup is what I'm getting for option number 8. So when you get into a relationship with this person, just keep it in mind, be patient with them. And yeah, if you feel like they really like you and they're doing all these things towards you, but they're not really saying their feelings, it's probably what they're going through. But, there will be happier times in this situation. If you haven't met this person, you will know who they are because they're not going to be manipulative. They're going to tell you exactly how it is, but they're not going to tell you the extent of how hurt that they are from the past. That's what I kind of do feel like. But that's what I see for option number 8, the person you're going to be in a relationship with. Next. All right, so option number 9. Let's see who you're going to be in a relationship with next. Okay, so this person is going to be a really good communicator. That's what I see. They're kind of chatty. They could be a Sagittarius as well or have Sagittarius strong in their chart. We've got the 11th house here, so they definitely love to do things for humanity, and they're also just really outgoing and fun. They love to understand others. They're really wise, and they're also very courageous, I'm hearing. Very soon, this person's coming in, and you deserve love. Or if you know them, very soon they're going to make moves towards you, and they're going to keep making the effort. And I feel like, interesting. So you may start off with friends with benefits. Also, they could be a Leo or they could be a Leo or Aries or have those in their chart. But it's a budding romance because I feel like they're going to keep making efforts towards you. And you're just like, okay, if they just wanted this hookup, they would have probably just told me they wanted the hookup. You get what I'm saying? So I see a secret admiration here. This is definitely somebody who definitely has strong feelings for you. And I also feel like, you're going to get some... I heard late night texts and calls, and you're going to be kind of offended by that. And they're secret admirers, so they're definitely, for some reason, even though they're brave and they're ballsy, they're very kind of, afraid of you rejecting them. Because maybe you're kind of defensive. Maybe you're a fire sign, but I see, they're very defensive, about the connection. But either way, it's, no matter what, you guys will probably end up, hanging out together or being around each other. Because this could be the one, so interesting. What's with all my readings talking about friends with benefits turned relationship? Is this the vibe we're all on now? After we, leave our toxic ex, this is the next chapter. But anyway, so I see, with the page of fire, a lot of excitement, a lot of fun. You might have secret feelings for them while hooking up, or they may have secret feelings for you while hooking up. Or just being friends. You don't have to have benefits here, You might act like a couple, you might not necessarily hook up. But I feel like very soon, you deserve love, make the effort. So if you know this person already, the 1 to 5 in the front is going to represent when you guys will probably get closer or when you have met. But I feel like, very soon they're going to make more effort towards you because they realize it's a budding romance and expect, a message or call on the way. So those who chose option number 9, I'm probably feeling like you know this person already. Very fiery person. Let's see what else we can get from their personality. 5 of Swords, again, the mind games. They're definitely playing a lot of mind games. It could be an air sign, it could be a Libra, it could be Aquarius, it could be a Gemini. But I also feel like they're going to realize something about the relationship, that what they're doing is not helping them. It's not giving them any good results. So, you know what? They're like, this person means the world to me, which is you. I'm going to, they're really kind of confused at first, but they're going to trust their intuition and they're going to seek out balance in that situation with you. So I do see that, this person could be artistic, or they might view you as very artistic, or they could also be very honorable. I see strong Mars here again, so they take a stand for things in their life. See how I said they were brave and I pulled a card that said brave? They're very brave in their personal life. They take a lot of risks. Whatever job they do, whatever situation that they're in, it involves them taking a lot of risks in their life, and people will find them very inspirational, very brave, but it's they're very loyal as well. So it's nobody wants to admit the feelings here. I kind of feel in this situation, but you're going to just keep seeing this person and something's going to happen. Now, I do see there's some happiness coming out of this situation, and I do feel like, there is going to be balance coming in. But, if you don't know this person yet, you're going to know who they are. Because if you're just hooking up with somebody and they're not really putting in the effort, or there really isn't a balance, then this is probably not the one here. But this is what I'm getting, so I'm trying to give you guys a little more hints to see who this person is. But yeah, they're a very successful person. I feel like they're really goal-oriented, and I also feel like you know, they're attracted to you and they know that you're somebody that can really kind of, they feel like you guys can mutually help each other out. And I feel like that's kind of the vibe I'm getting. Let's see what else I can get from their personality. I'm going to move forward. Once again, we got great communication skills. They're just so chatty. Like, you're going to really feel like, wow, this person is really, like, they really know how to have a good conversation. And you love how outspoken they are. You're going to be blown away by how, they're very social smart. That's what I'm getting. Like, they're very charismatic. And so, like, all of a sudden, like, they're just going to, like, be tongue-tied and be like, are you all right? Like, and that's because they have feelings. So, yeah, if you know this person, expect a message or call from them soon. And that should kind of verify who I'm talking about. All right, moving on. Option number 10, last but not least, let's see who you're going to be in a relationship with next. So we got the 12th house here. So we definitely got somebody who I feel like has a lot of faith in the connection, but we'll see. We got Taurus here as well. So they could be a Taurus, or they have Taurus in their second house maybe as well. But I do feel like they are somebody who is kind of slow to move forward with their life, very focused on their career. Let's see. This is definitely going to be a karmic situation as well, but this is somebody who's been watching you for a while, and they could be older than you and very mature. When I see the heavy karma, I also feel like there's a lot of past life connection there. There's a lot of love there as well. But yeah, this is your soulmate. You might be healing right now. They might be healing right now, but you're both very career focused, and you're both people that like to help others, and you're both also people that have very strong beliefs and stand your ground. So I also feel like you might know this person already because we got the 6 of Cups here. If you don't, it's going to be one of those love at first sight scenarios. And I also do see that, you know, that you're definitely going to be walking away. You're going to meet them at a time where you walk away from things that no longer serve you. So you're just going to be like kind of just walking away from bad situations, and then boom, you're going to meet this person. So got the Lovers here. That could be a Gemini as well. But I also do feel like it's just going to be love at first sight. A lot of emotions are going to be flying around. So let's see what else I can get from the situation since I went through the whole other deck that I had. Oh my lorsh. Okay, so I don't even know what I just said. Okay, so yeah, we got the King of Earth here. So this is definitely somebody who is really professional, hardworking, responsible, practical, professional, all that great stuff, generous. And I actually feel like this is going to be a good opportunity here. So let's talk about more about this relationship, what's going to happen. Once again, we got Balance and 4 of Fire. Guys, this is so cool. I feel like once I first started my readings, and then when I came to the conclusion now, when I do my readings, the messages have changed. Like, I feel like as the collective, we're all really growing, which I'm really happy about. Like, I feel like all our situations are kind of like becoming better, more balanced, more healthier as we go through these things. And it's like, that means that my audience is growing, like, with the channel, which I think is really cool because I'm getting like a lot of the same messages that you guys are seeking out, more balanced, more professional, more happy relationships. And that's really awesome to hear that you guys are all working on yourselves. So I do see a balanced, really happy relationship coming in with an older person who only has eyes for you. Like, I really heard that they only have eyes for you. And it's like really nice, especially for a lot of us who've been through relationships with people who weren't the most like loyal or honest. And that's what I'm kind of getting at. You know, I'm getting a little emotional over here, guys, but I'm so happy to see like a lot of these positive messages coming through about love, romance, about seeking balance. If you guys aren't meeting the ones yet, you're meeting the people close to the people that you meet before you meet the one, like the more healthier relationships where you learn about balance, and you're not going to be like, you're more healing now instead of being like, you know, learning through these really karmic situations that are, you know, so toxic. Like, these are healthy, which I'm really, really happy about. So I do see this. I see healing family issues. I see this person's going to be your soulmate, and they're going to have a great job, or they're going to help you with your career, and you guys are going to really have some stability. So let's see if you know this person already or what their personality is going to be about. So let's see. We got the Queen here, and we got the Mystic. I feel like this is you guys, but I feel like, you know, yeah, because I feel like they're just going to really see the value in you being really mystical and really being deep. They're going to see your worth, and this is why you're coming up in the cards. But I want to know more about them. Like, okay, yeah, we got Mars in it. We got strong Mars, so they're definitely very strategic. Like, they think ahead, they plan ahead. They definitely could be a Capricorn, or also they could be a Virgo as well, or they could have water in their chart, they could have fire. It doesn't really matter about the signs about this reading, more about the dynamic of the relationship. But I do see that they're really going to treat you like the person that you want to be treated as. And I see that they are really mystical. And yeah, this person is kind of really spiritual and sensitive themselves. I do believe that they believe in like the law of attraction and all that stuff. And I feel like, you know, if they don't, then you'll talk to them about it and they'll be like, oh, that's cool. Like, I want to get into that. Like, that's how I feel like they are. Like, that's what I see for option number 10. But this person is really artistic. They definitely are very unique, and they live their life their own way. And you know what? They haven't had it easy in life, but they might be older than you. If they're not older than you, then they're probably more mature than you, but they only have eyes for you. So let's talk about how they're going to approach this relationship with you. So I feel like they're just going to fight to be in your life. Like, even if, like, you are kind of indifferent about them at first, or you kind of are just resting, like, they want to be in your life, and that's what I see. And then I see eventually a partnership between you two, so you could actually go into business together, because I see there's a business opportunity somewhere in this relationship as well. So this is awesome for option number 10. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope it makes sense to people. I hope that everything kind of flowed together nice. I'm always trying to do some new ideas. If you watched to the end, give me a thumbs up and say I heard that, Alice. And everyone, have a good day, night, whenever you get to this reading. Bye, guys. Thank you so much for watching.